चित्तस्थितो हरिताम्बरतनोहारी जीवने नदने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम वृन्दावनेश्वरा जीवने नगने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम तिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरं श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्। Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Is it echoing? Yeah, a little bit. I think the volume has to be reduced. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. This is good? Yes. Good? If it is good, say Haribol. Haribol. Okay. Oh. The energy personified. Please come. Take your asana. So today we are not going to be discussing any verse because we just concluded Srimad Bhagavatam 8th Canto. Yes. Prabhupada says that each canto, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, is a preparation that brings a person to the stage of becoming a Paramahamsa so that one can realize the 10th canto. Even still, this is also booming, right? Huh? Dekho? Reduce it. I'll scream, no problem. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Is this good? Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Is this good? Are you all able to hear me? Yes. Are you all happy? Yes, very happy. Be happy in the Srimad Bhagavatam class. Okay, what happens in the first canto? First canto is more of a history of what happens after Mahabharata, because people know, okay, Mahabharata, this Kurukshetra's battle happened, the Pandavas emerged victorious, the Kauravas were defeated, but what after that? Yes, after that comes in Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. Then comes the second canto of Bhagavatam, which is more or less the summary of the entire Srimad Bhagavatam. Just like you see the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. What's the title? Contents of Gita summarized. So we can say this is contents of Bhagavatam summarized. Because if you see the Chatushloki Bhagavatam, the four glorious shlokas which were spoken by Krishna to Brahma appeared here. So it's kind of a summary. You get everything. The third canto is something that describes Sarga, primary creation, the creation of this universe. The creation of all the important elements for creation, that is there. Fourth canto is mainly Visarga, how this universe is populated, how did the different 8.4 million species appear. That's there in the fourth canto, right? Okay. There's a tip, a great tip for not sleeping in the Bhagavatam class. You want to know? What is that? Yes, there's a connection between your wrist and your eyes. If your wrist move, your eyes don't close. So take notes. That's what I'm saying. Understand purport. Don't remain stuck in translation. Take notes. So you will be able to teach your students very nicely. The fifth canto is okay. Now the universe is created. The population is generated. Where does everyone live? You have to give some place, right? Okay, who will go to room number 1, room number 2? I know, men's ashram I know. They have given me room number 0. Shown me my place. Anyways. Right, so everyone is given particular room. There is an allotment that happens. That is called a sthana. Urdhvam gacchanti sattvastamadhye tishtanti rajasa jagannagudamittishta adho gacchanti tamasa. How the different population as per their karma, they stay in different parts of the universe. That is sthana. Sixth canto is very special. Yes, this is called as Poshana. What is the meaning of, those of you who know Hindi, a little bit of Hindi, you know what is the meaning of Poshan. What is Poshan? Nourishing. Nourishing whom but? Yes, nourishing, nurturing, correct, you're right. But whom? Yeah, that's also correct. Sustain, yes, everything. You're all correct, absolutely correct. Poshan is opposite of Shoshan. Shoshan means exploitation. Nice one. Nice, good reflection. So you do Poshan to avoid Shoshan. You're doing Shoshan means you're not doing Poshan. Very nice. So Poshana is Lord's special mercy to those devotees who committed some blunder, who did some gadbad, as we say in Hindi. Who are all those devotees? Number 1, Ajamila. He did some gadbad. He was a good devotee, worshipping Narayan with his father, but did some gadbad. But still Lord protected him. Second, yes, Daksha. No, 6th canto, only 6th canto. Daksha does gadbad but protected. Hamsaguya, he gives shelter. Next, Bharat Maharaj's 5th canto. I'm only talking about 6th. 6th is the subject matter. Yes, who else comes? Indra does so many gadbads but still is given shelter. Then there is Chitraketu. So all these 4 personalities come in the 6th canto of Bhagavatam. Right? So they committed some or the other blunder, but Lord never left them. Poshana. Yes, He protects them. So these are some of the examples. Gadbad means some blunder, some mistake. You don't know what's gadbad? There is no gadbad in Bengali. I clarified that. Bengali gadbad is there? Is there. He is Gujarati or Bengali? Both. Wow. Dual SIM. Nice. Good. Then there is 7th canto. The 7th canto speaks about Utihi, creative impetus. Batata hu, don't worry. Don't be afraid with English. It's high time English becomes afraid of you. Uti or impetus means, like at the end of Poshana, there was Indra who was favored by Krishna and demons not favored by Krishna. So Parikshit Maharaj gets it out. Probably Krishna is partial to demigods. That is when the same doubt was something which was a discussion between Narada and Yudhishthir. And that's when there is a story of 2 personalities who belong to the same family, but one was chastised and one got mercy. Who are they? Prahlad and Hiranyakashipu. One is Narottama, Prahlad. Another is Naradhama. Narottama means the best of the mankind. And Naradhama means the lowest of the mankind. Both of them in the same family. So Prahlad is not rejected because he is son of Hiranyakashipu. Out. No, he is favored because he has that particular favorable impetus. Yes, Uti. Hiranyakashipu, he did not have favorable Uti. Who is Hiranyakashipu's father? Kashyapa Muni. He is a great sage. But he did not take the line of his father. He chose to go about turn and go in the wrong direction towards hell. Right? Still, there is a choice always there. But Bali Maharaj had a choice. He had a choice. Everyone has a choice. You cannot say this is destiny. Choice is always there. There are two murkhas in the scriptures. You know who are they? Number one is Ravana. Second one is Duryodhan. Why they are called murkhas? Because they made the wrong choice despite repeatedly given chances. Yes, so choice is everything. Next. 8th canto. What is the subject matter? I told all of you. Manavantara. The rule of Manu. So what is this Manvantara exactly? We are going to find out here. So that's what is the 8th canto, first chapter. Manu's administrator of the universe. Manvantara. What happens is Parikshit Maharaj finds out, hey, wait a minute. How many Manus are there in the day of Brahma? 14. Very good. 14. But you have told me only about one till now. Swayambhu Manvantara. What about other 13? Time is running out. Very less time left. I'm going to die very soon. I want to hear about other Manus also. You've only told me one. That's when Shukadev Maharaj says, yes, definitely, I'm going to do. I will tell you about other Manus. Right? And he still wants to speak about Swayambhu Manu. Still, you need to understand little bit more about Swayambhu Manu. Okay, all right, tell. So that's when Swayambhu Manu with his wife Shatarupa goes on an austerity. It's a very important lesson for our sadhakas. Right? So that time he goes on an austerity and for 100 years standing on one leg on the bank of Sunanda starts his austerities. And what is the austerity for all of us to do? Okay, anyone else? Yes? Chanting. What kind of chanting? Awake chanting. Not sleeping chanting. We have to be awake. So that's the chanting that we have to do. So Swayambhu Manu started austerities. As soon as you start chanting, what all come? Tell me. That is called as laya. Drowsiness. Then Vikshepa, that is thoughts. You can note down these terminologies. Laya is lethargy. And then? Nidra. Yes. Nidra, you sleep. You get especially a thorough desire, plan making for sense gratification. Yes, today what I will do, okay, I will not eat this particular item, I will eat that item, and after that I'm going to sleep. So yes, thorough planning. And sometimes the last, ultimate, you know what is the ultimate that Bhaktivinoda Thakur says? Rasaswada. You go and actually do the sense gratification. Oh, there is wonderful pastry in my locker. No, in the fridge. Aman Harinam Prabhu has saved it for me. So now, in between my round, what I'll do, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, holy name is so sweet, Hare Ram, Ram. This is called Rasaswada. That's the lowest. Gone case. Yeah, it's gone. Can I share something? In India, we only have men's ashram. Okay, so there was one devotee who was chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. He said, Prabhu, I am feeling very, very warm here. This is ulta case, opposite. Here devotees sit near heater. I never even knew there was a heater. So now Devanshi Prabhu told, Prabhu, there is one heater also. In case you're feeling cold, you can come and sit there. I said, no one told me. But there in India, we feel hot. It's so hot in here. So he says, Prabhuji, can I go somewhere else and chant? I said, all right, go, but take the puff of air and come back. So this guy went. He went to terrace. And then this guy was not coming back, so I was quite concerned. So I sent one devotee, please. We do that, right? We send one devotee. What happened to this person? Where is he gone? So he searched everywhere. He was nowhere to be found. But he didn't leave the particular place. So then he decided to go on the terrace and check. So he went on the terrace And this person was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare. He was looking on the other side and chanting. So this devotee went, "You're looking." And he looked above, there was one girl who was combing her hair on the other side. Rasaswad. My God. And we had to be brought back. Please come, Prabhu. Then the rule best is we remain in the temple hall and chant with devotees. They can save you. Okay. So as Manu, it is planning, deep planning. Kashaya. It's called Kashaya. You're into deep planning. Sometimes you have seen that Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I didn't do anything. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Oh. What did I just do? Happens? Yeah. No? Okay. I really pray you don't experience this. Sometimes devotees, they chew you. Instead of chanting japa, you chant your thoughts. Yes. But main, you have to beat lethargy first. This is the first thing you have to beat. Many times devotees, Hare Krishna, sleep off. Wake up. Prabhu, hey, Prabhu, why are you disturbing me? Prabhu, you are sleeping. No, I am not sleeping. I am meditating, Prabhu. I am in deep ecstasy with Radha and Krishna. And you, demon, you are disturbing me. I will curse you. No, just keep chanting. So once this devotee had gone to college, and because he wakes up early in the morning, in the lecture, he dozed off. And there was an attendance roll call happening. And his name was called 3 times. Normally you call Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Vekevalam. So you called 3 times, he didn't go. But all the other classmates, they pointed out, he's present. He's physically present, mentally somewhere else. So then suddenly the teacher went and woke him up. Get up. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. He started chanting in the hall. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. He just loudly chanted. Because he had that habit. Somebody wakes him up and chants, Hare Krishna, you show, I'm not sleeping. So when he was woken up, he suddenly woke up, Hare Krishna. He chanted that. So yes. So even when Manu was doing his sadhana and tapasya and praying to Lord, that time there were many demons and rakshasas who come to disturb him. They all wanted to eat up Manu. Yes, so they all come. So that's what. We have to avoid these demons and rakshasas who are here. When we are trying to do sadhana, that time, these demons and rakshasas will come. And we have to thoroughly avoid them. We have to fight. And the best way to fight this is staying together. His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj tells everybody to come. Okay, sit with me and chant in a circle. That protects us. So we know what each other we are doing. Somebody is dozing off. Yes, you can help each other. You see me sleeping, please wake me up. No problem. Right? So we can help each other that way. He's laughing. Okay. I'm going to give a lot of time for question answers. Is this immediate something? No. Okay, go on. Alright, so if somebody is sheltered and thoroughly doing one sadhana, we understand from Swayambhu Manu, and that time what happens is Krishna in the form of Yajnapati, Yajna. He appears and he kills all the demons. Yajnanam japa yajñosmi. Similarly, we chant the japa and we remain sheltered under Krishna. We don't want. They will come. Offers will come, but we reject. No. Laya, Vikshepa, no. Kashaya, Rasaswad, bilkul, no. And then what happens is we are able to conquer these Rakshasas. Alright. So these are the names of the 14 Manus. Right? Out of which today's discussion we are probably going to discuss till here only. This is 6. Swayambhuva Manu. He is called Swayambhuva because he is the son of Swayambhu. Who is Swayambhu? He is Shambhu. Good morning. Anyone else? Swayambhu is one who has appeared without a mother. Brahma. And because he is his Brahma's son, he is called Swayambhuva Manu. What's his name? Swayambhuva Manu. So this was, till now, only Swayambhuva Manu's mantra was discussed. Nobody else. Yes. And then comes Swarochisha. Swarochisha happens to be the son of Agnidev. He becomes a second Manu. And then later on, you know Dhruv Maharaj's father's name? Uttanapad. He had a brother? Priyavrat. So Priyavrat Maharaj had 3 sons. As soon as he enters, he was a renunciate. And Dhruv Maharaj's entire dynasty goes back to Godhead. So Narad Muni has to come. We need somebody to be ashram leader. I mean, manager. There is nobody, everyone's gone. Right? So, what do you expect me to do? Not Narad Muni. Actually, it is Swayambhu Manu who comes. His father comes. There is somebody needed to take up the management. Narad Muni says, no, no. Don't get into management. That's all Maya. You remain a sadhu. Then Brahma comes. It's the will of Lord that Priyavrat you enter Grihastha life. And then Priyavrat, from his second wife, gives birth to these three children, Uttama, Tamasa, Raivata, and sends them, go to forest and keep doing tapasya. When the right time comes, you will be called for management service. That time you have to become next Manus.
How long does one Manu work? I mean, immaterial.
71 Divya Yugas. One Divya Yuga is equal to Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali, which sum totals is equal to 43 lakhs 20,000. Human years. So into 71, that's one rule.
So what is the importance of position of Manu?
Coming soon. Yes, so Manu, I had mentioned in my previous class, I think you were not there. Manu establishes Varnashram Dharma. Yeah. So this is what we are going to do. And Chakshusha is the son of Akuti and Satyajita. Satyajit and Akuti, it's mentioned in the Shastra. And this is our current Vaivasvat Manvantara. That will be explained in the 9th canto. Okay? All right. So 4 Manus were described, their activities. I'm not going to elaborate in detail. You can see there's a particular chart. The 6 principles of Manvantara I had mentioned, right? Manu, Manuputra, Devatas, Indra, Saptarishis. Saptarishis established the Sanatan Dharma. They all change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally is the Manvantara avatar. So these are the most important activators of the Manvantara. So Kapila Yajna, they were mentioned. Vibhu was mentioned. Satyasen was mentioned. And when there was a mention of Hari and Harini, Harimeda and Harini, they gave birth to Hari, who delivered Gajendra. As soon as Gajendra's name was heard, Parikshit Maharaj says, wait a minute, now don't fast forward. Go slow. That's what Bhagavatam does. Bhagavatam gives descriptions of everyone, but when there is something important, zoom inside. Zoom. Yeah, I want to know more about this guy, Gajendra. Please tell, he's very famous. There are some very beautiful personalities. I think you can all recite the shloka with me. Vyadasyacharanam dhruvasya chavayo. Vyadha. Okay. We try. Vyadasya charanam dhruvasya chavayo vidya gajendrasya ka ubjayam kimunam rupamadikam kim satsudam no dhanam. It's a beautiful shloka. You love it. Okay. Okay, yeah. You're all able to see the screen? Nice meter also. Vyadasya charanam dhruvasya chavayo vidya gajendrasya ka. Kubjayam kimunam rupamadikam tim tatsudam no dhanam. Vamse ko vidurasya yadavapaterugrasya kim paurusham. Bhaktya tushyati kevalam nacha gunair bhakti priyo madhava. This is whole proof for Bhaktya tushyati kevalam. You can satisfy Krishna only with bhakti. Nacha gunair, not other qualities. All other mundane materialistic qualities have no value. Bhakti priyo madhava. The husband of the goddess of fortune, Madhava, for him bhakti is very dear. What are all the examples? Vyadasya acharam. There was sometimes Vyada is called as, there is another personality in Mahabharata, Vyada. I will not tell about him. But Vyada is also Mrigari. Have you heard Mrigari? The hunter? His story? Acharanam. He had no behavior, good behavior. He behaved very badly, but still he got bhakti. He got mercy. Dhruvasya cha vayo. What was the age of Dhruva? 5. Very less. He was Arbaka, probably 4. 4 to 6 is Arbakam. So very less, but still he got mercy. Vidya Gajendrasya kya? What was Gajendra's educational qualification? Nothing. Kubja, did she look beautiful? No. Kubjayam kimu nama roopam adhikam. Did she have adhik roop? Not at all. Before, of course, but before Krishna did the processing, he just lifted her up like this, giving a jerk. Nothing. Kim tat sudhamno dhanam. How much money did Sudama have? And people accuse, ISKCON people, you're after rich people only. You don't consider poor people's big accusation. No, Kim tat sudhamno dhanam. Sudama had no bank balance. Vamse ko Vidurasya. What was Vidura's dynasty? Nothing. He's a Shudrani's son. Yadava pater ugrasya kim paurusham. Usually Kshatriya has to be very brave. This Ugrasen could not even control his son. He was put behind the bars by his son. What kind of fellow he is? Useless fellow. They say Kim Paurusham. He's calling him eunuch actually. But still Krishna, every day he would enter the Sudharma hall. He brought the hall of the magnificent hall of the Devatas, Sudharma hall. Krishna used to come and every day take off his mukuta, his turban, and bow down. He used to keep his mukut and bow down to Ugrasen, then go and take his seat as a subordinate of Ugrasen. Why? Not because Ugrasen is a great soul, it's because his bhakti is great. He's not a very great king. His bhakti is great. He was made Dwarkadish. So this is a beautiful. So Gajendra's section comes here. So Gajendra is quite famous. Even Prahlad Maharaj, Brahmadaya Suragana Muniyota Siddha Satvai Kachana Vachayo Vachasam Pravare Naraditum Purugane Radunapi Pipro Bhaktya Tutosha Bhagavan Gajayutapaya. He also quotes, I am very inspired by Gajendra. So Prahlad Maharaj's inspiration, role model is Gajendra. So he quotes, when his prayers to Narsim Devi, he quotes Gajayutapaya. What bhakti did Gajendra do by which he conquered your heart? So Gajendra is a very famous, although an animal, is a celebrated animal. I'll give time, don't worry. So Gajendra had gone, he was situated in Trikuta mountain, heavenly place, much more opulent than Toronto. That's where he was. Yes, much more beautiful than Banff mountains, where people aspire to. I did trekking on Banff mountains. Yes, they want to go there, along with his family members, his children, his wife. He was on a family picnic. You hear the romantic atmosphere that's here. You're fully convinced, wow, we should definitely go here. This is a place for enjoyment. I think we should plan our BA outing here only. Trikuta. Let's go for the tickets. Yes, how many of you coming? Put a poll. Okay, after you hear this, you will not come. What happened there? So Bhagavatam is telling, even in such a setting, padam padam yat vipadam na tesham, there is danger at every step. So despite such an atmosphere, and Gajendra, the strongest of all animals, lions, tigers, cheetahs, they will all run away. As soon as they hear Gajendra, dom, 1 foot, dom, Gajendra is coming, run away, everyone will run away. He had such power, such influence, and such a wonderful family. Yes, powerful family. He was like the king, right? But what happened in such a place? They wanted to try some water sports. Gajendra said, you all stand out and I'll give you experience of a rain dance. I'll take water like this. I'll throw on all of you. My Mahaprasad. He takes it and he gives. Adharamrit. Yes, Charnamrit, Adharamrit, everything I'll give you. And you all stand there and you all dance. Okay, I don't know how elephants dance. But yes, elephants dance is very graceful. Lord Ramachandra, he had gone when he was going to the Ram Setu along with all the Vanaras. He stopped by a place called Sri Rangam. I don't know if any of you heard that. But that's a place where Mahaprabhu, he was there for the 4 months of Chaturmas, and I was there for 4 years for my engineering. Yeah. So there, Ranganath Swami is very famous for his walking. Ramachandra said, I learned some walking from Ranganath Swami. So Ranganath walks in different gatis. Yes. So one gati is Hamsa gati. Like a swan, he walks. So Rama learned that. Second gati you should have is the Simha gati, Simhavalokam. So he goes ahead, then turns back. Goes ahead, turns back. Beautiful gati. And then there is Sarpa gati. Personally, you want to attack an enemy, then go. Shakuni used to walk in that gati. But that also you should know. You should identify. Somebody coming like a snake. Okay. Sarpagati. And the most graceful of all this is Gajagati. That's why there is a name. Somebody is, this is some name that people give. Gajagamini. This is one name of a Mataji can be there. Means her walk is as graceful as an elephant. It may seem like an insult, but that's the most beautiful thing. Gajagamini, hey, you're calling her like elephant. No, 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 the walk. The walk is very graceful. Right? So finally this Gajendra enters into the lake, and that fellow is caught by crocodile. So who is Gajendra here? Gajendra is all of us. Yes, trying to enjoy this beautiful romantic world, which may look very nice. We should definitely go here. But then, despite Deha Patya Kalatradishu Atma Sainyeshu Asatsapi Tesham Pramatto Nidanam Pashyan Api na Pashyati. 2.1.4. A person may have very strong, tenacious body. He might have his army of wives and children's. In Vedic time, wives. Today, wife. Okay. And children and friends and so many big sena, and he may think, oh, I cannot be defeated. But who defeats? The crocodile of time. Kalosmyaham lokakshaya. Krishna says, time I am, the destroyer of three worlds. Destroys everything. So Gajendra is caught there. He's fighting. See, Gajendra was in the wrong environment. He was in water. And crocodile was getting strength by water. They fought for 1,000 years, and Gajendra was losing strength. Crocodile was gaining strength. Similarly, we Jivatmas, we are in this environment of material world. This is not our environment. We belong to spiritual world. And because we are in the wrong environment, the Maya is constant. We are already in the jaws of crocodile, death. Little, it's devouring us. How many of you 25? You're fortunate. None of you 25 and above? 25 and above? Okay, only one. Congrats. I have somebody for company. Acha, Prabhu is worshipable. Yes? Yavada Prabhu? Coming Ekadashi will be 60. I think you should have a round of applause. Very nice. But the point I'm about to say may be scary. 25 means 25% of our body is devoured. And 60 means 60% of body is devoured. Oh! Somebody goes to 70, 75, only his neck is sticking out. The crocodile is completely caught, and that's how we become. We become physically, mentally, emotionally exhausted. Right? We become tired very quickly. The body is not what we were in our youth. Happens. And it's going to come to all of us. That crocodile is slowly eating us. We sing, happy birthday to you. We sing that, but what is happening? Yes, the crocodile is eating up. So that's what is this thing. And Gajendra is getting weak. And finally introspects. He tried, family members, please save me. One family member came and tang, caught hold of his tail. Ting, ting, sorry, not able to help you. That's when Gajendra realizes, we are all laughing, but this is a very serious section, that we have to fly our own plane. Nobody can help us. Nobody can. We are helpless. And the moment he realizes his helplessness, Gajendra is an example of Artho, who surrenders to Krishna. Artho. We say, na? Artho, Jignasur, Artharti, Jnani, Bharatarshava. So that Artho, one in distress, is who? Gajendra. He surrenders. The next section begins with Evam Vyavasito Buddhya Samadhaya Mado Hridi Jajapya Paramam Japyam Prak Janmani Anushikshitam. Gajendra could remember some prayers and mantras he recited in previous life. That's the beauty. So that's why we have to keep remembering some mantras, chant some slokas, chant some favorite bhajan. So next life, suppose we have to become Gajendra, we can at least remember that. Samadhaya Mano Hridi was able to get complete absorption because of that circumstance. Now, if you see after the Gopi Geet, the prayers of gopis, Acharyas have given maximum emphasis to these prayers of Gajendra. Why? Because this depicts our situation in this material world. Desperation, helplessness. And this is actually the mode by which we have to call out. We have to chant the holy name. That desperation and intensity. So Gajendra offers his prayers. I'm not going to take any of the prayers, but I'll just give you sections in case you want to later on study. The first 5 shlokas, he gives the characteristics of Lord, Lakshanas. Yes. The next 2 shlokas, he gives qualification to realize the Supreme Lord. Who can realize? Yes, qualifications, yogyata. Then he speaks about the divine appearance. Janma karma cha me divyam. He speaks about the Janma of Lord, 8 to 12. And then later on he gives the qualities, different qualities of Supreme Lord, 13 to 18. These are all beautiful prayers. I'll just give a sample of one prayer. Okay? I don't have time to discuss that. But Madrik prapanna mashupasha vimokshanaya muktaya bhuri karunaya namolayaya swamsena sarvatanubrin manasi pratita pratyagdishe bhagavate brihate namaste. So very interesting. Actually, this one word has very deep meaning. In fact, I just want to tell you this. I think 15 and 16. These were a part of my Bhakti Vedanta presentation. I had to present this two shlokas. We have 5 presentations. This was one of them I had to present. It's a beautiful section. And then he takes shelter of Lord. And Gajendra initially doesn't know who is God, what's his name. So all the demigods out there, they all ask him, please Gajendra, you want our help? Yes, you just say yes and we'll come and help you. He says no. Narayana Akhila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. I only surrender to Narayana. So this Ananya Bhakti is something that is the climax of this section. I will only surrender to Narayana. So he surrenders like that. And the Acharyas give a very beautiful description of how the Lord saves Gajendra. You know, in the material world, which is the fastest vehicle? Yes? Toyota. What are they? The 5 horses. Electric train. What's the speed? 450 kilometers per hour. No? It is mind. Mind. And Krishna's horses, they also can travel in the speed of mind. And Nandi, Shiva's carrier, also travels at the speed of mind, but there's somebody faster than the mind. That is Garuda. He is the best vehicle. And here you drive fast. Who drives fast? Car? Nityanand Prabhu. He is the one who brought me. What's your top speed? I'll get you banned, don't worry. 180 kilometers per hour. I don't think anyone will sit. Neither I'm going to come with you. I'll better book Uber and go. 180 kilometers per hour, he's driving at that speed. Suppose Nityanand Prabhu is inspired and he still further accelerates the pedal. What will you do? I thought you'll sing Narsimha before Jai Nilo. Narsimha is important. Yes, prayers to the departed Vaishnavas. Right? So, the moment he is there, people are tensed and worried. But there is no suspension problem with Garuda. So when Gajendra ko Narayana Kilo Guru Bhagavan Namaste, he called out for Lord, Garuda, Krishna mounted on Garuda and start. Garuda started his journey. He's faster than mind. But Krishna told Garuda, you're so slow, man. You're so slow. My devotee is calling me so intensely. You're very slow. You get down. Sorry, I will get down. You climb on my back. I will show you what is speed. Full speed the Lord comes. And then he comes and first thing, who gets delivered first? Crocodile. That is why it is more important to hold on to the lotus feet of the Vaishnava who is chanting. So crocodile gets delivered first because he is catching the right place. The Huhu Gandharva, he gets delivered first. He dies. There's a beautiful clip actually. I am not finding it. I tried to find it for 10 minutes. How the Lord comes and she cuts the crocodile, he cries. And then Gajendra, Om Namo Narayana. It's very inspiring clip. I'll try to find it. I'll show it one of the classes if I get a chance. To give class, I mean. Yeah. So like that, he's saved. And then Gajendra returns to spiritual. So that time the Lord comes in full speed and he starts caressing the body of Gajendra. And the moment he touches, Gajendra gets a 400, Sarupi Mukti. And then, I'm sorry. He's begging forgiveness. I'm so sorry. He's caressing his body. I came late. Yes. You called me, but I got late because he's Garuda. He doesn't have speed, Yes, so I had to show him what is speed. Now, Gajendra returning to spiritual world is an amazing section. So, crocodile is also favored. Gajendra is also delivered. First, crocodile gets delivered. Yes, who Gandharva. Then Parikshit Maharaj is eager to know who is this guy Gajendra in a past life. So he was Raja Indradumna who did not do proper guest reception. Yes, we don't do proper guest reception, then what happens? We come because you're dull-headed. Because it was Indradumna Maharaj who was pretending to sleep. He went to a place where nobody can come. How many of you do that? You go to a place, you want to do your sadhana, you go to a place where nobody is going to come and you sit and do your sadhana, either reading or chanting. Sometimes, if I sit here, some other call. So you hide your phone, you just go somewhere. And I know one devotee who chants here, that spot, where nobody can find him. I will not take his name. Yes, NCC, Prabhu, Night Chanters Club. He chants there. That's the first thing I noticed when I came here. He's chanting there, hiding, hoping nobody will see me. Yes, so Indradumna Maharaj also did that. He didn't want anyone to come and disturb his chanting. But then who came? Agastya and all the rishis came. They came there, and as soon as he came there, that was his mood. These people have come. Okay, anyway, what I'll do, I'll close my eyes, I'll continue my sadhana. Let them think I'm doing my sadhana and go away. But the sages are not fools. They understood this guy he's pretending. Okay, all right. You're behaving like a dull animal. We curse you to be a dull animal. And thus he became Gajendra. But he was able to remember the prayer. The Falashruti is very important. Anyone who hears Gajendra Leela, he is promoted to higher planets, not interested. Devotees are interested, higher planets? Gain reputation as devotees. Interested? Very good. I thought you'll say yes for this. You're intelligent. Unaffected by the contamination of Kali Yuga. We want this. Especially Kali Yuga in Toronto is more than India. It is progressed more. And never see bad dreams. Usually when one takes to devotional service, the karma many times is given in the dreams. So bad dreams are actually bad karma coming to you. Token punishment. Yes, and especially after getting up from the bed in the morning, one should recite this. Gajendra Stuti. That is the time. Early in the morning and you rise. That's the way to recite Gajendra Stuti. So many of the devotees, they recite this Gajendra Stuti. I also have had a habit. Now I read something else. But had a habit. Before doing my japa, we recite this Gajendra Stuti. Just like Gajendra focused on the Lord, we will also get that focus. Yeah. Next, the rune of Raivat Manu. And finally comes Chakshush Manu. Sixth Manu. So sixth Manu is very famous, especially in the 8th canto for what? Churning of milk ocean. Samudra Manthan. This Leela we are going to discuss tomorrow. Alright? So what happens? How this Leela starts? Yes, so Indra was going on the Akash Marg. From ahead comes Durvasa Muni. Durvasa Muni is very pleased to see Indra, so he gives him Maha garland. Indra, Prabhu, take this Maha garland. Indra says, okay, I am demigod, you are after all a rishi. You are giving me your Maha garland? He takes the garland, okay, I will give it to my elephant. So he gives it, elephant, take this garland. And elephant is, again, that is one elephant, this is another elephant. Usually, this is intelligent elephant because he had done sadhana bhakti. This elephant was not so intelligent. What did he do with the garland? He just stamped it. And that too, he could have done it after Durvasa Muni left. But he did it right on his face. And for the leader's mistake, the entire demigod, all the demigods they lose their amritatva. They lose their immortality. And that's when they all go with the problem to Brahma. That's where they remember Brahma. Prabhu, yes, what's the problem? I know. What is the problem? You all come here. You lost your amritatva? They said, yes, Prabhuji. Okay. The demigods approach Brahma and demigod says, any problem? We will all together go to Shwetadeep. And the whole chapter is containing of the different prayers of Brahma. They go and do their sadhana. So what is the result of prayers? That's something we'll see tomorrow. Any questions? Yes. Nityanand Prabhu raised his hand first, then Abhinav Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. I'll try to keep it rapid fire. Yes.
Prabhu, 3 questions.
One you can ask now, and one after.
Okay, so the 4 summary verses of Bhagavatam,
Yeah.
you mentioned, who's speaking?
Yeah. The 4 summary verses of Bhagavatam is 2nd canto, 9th chapter, 33rd. This is called Chatushloki. This is spoken by Krishna to Brahma. Actually, Krishna speaks all the 12 cantos to Brahma. Later on, he summarizes the entire Bhagavatam with these 4 verses. This is called Chatushloki.
In beginning of Chaitanya Charitamrita, there are 4 shlokas which.
In the beginning of Chaitanya Charitamrita, there are 14 shlokas actually, Mangalacharan.
No, there are 4 shlokas from Bhagavatam that are included in that chapter.
First chapter?
I don't remember exactly, but I saw and somewhere I read like these are the conclusion shlokas of Bhagavatam.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Are the same?
Could you show the description for each of the cantos again that you're writing?
You can see it. Anyone else? Next question. Yes, Monil Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. So we were talking about Gajendra and he asked for help and demigod offered help. Demigods offered help. So he rejected that and he was like, I only want help from Krishna. So when we ask for help or when we are going through something and help comes, so how do we know if the help is coming from Krishna or it's coming from some other source?
Okay, nice question. Is that help going to elevate us to Krishna? Along with, of course, the help, we are in a situation where we are in a material trap. We are trapped. And we want to elevate ourselves from that situation and also elevate our consciousness. So will I be helped in that way also? That is something we have to check. Then it is a proper help. Yeah, if we get elevated spiritually and materially, then there is no problem. As long as until we are getting elevated spiritually, that help can be accepted. Is that all right? Anyone else? Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, you mentioned one verse that was
Vyadasya acharanam dhruvasya. This comes in Padyavali of Rup Goswami. Yeah. Padyavali is a consisting of all poems, special poems like these verses. There are many strings of verses like this.
This is one of the poems.
This is one of the verses in that poem. Yeah. His question, second question.
Prabhu, you mentioned Hari who saved crocodile was son of
Harimedha and Harini.
How is that possible? Because Krishna has.
Who is Prishni Garbha? The son of Sutapa and Prishni. Who is the same Lord. Lord wants he can come. Vamanadev, who are his parents? Vamana. Aditya and Kashyap.
So that is not Krishna, that is.
He is Krishna's incarnation only. Manvantra avatar, yes. He comes.
So Krishna.
Not the Swayam Bhagwan Krishna. Even Swayam Bhagwan Krishna comes through Devaki and Vasudeva in this world. Mahaprabhu comes through Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Mata. Yes? Yeah. So Lord, whenever he comes, he allows 2 of his devotees to be his parents and experience Vatsalya Ras.
So he had his whole childhood.
Yeah.
Hari.
Regularly, yes. Amazing, right?
I never heard about this.
Yes, it's fine. That comes in the 8th. You did 8th Canto studies? You can read the section again. It's very briefly mentioned. It's not very high, but yes. The Lord, whenever he comes, he also accepts a guru. He goes through all the 10 sanskaras regularly. He does that. Sometimes, Lord, when he appears in heavens there is no growth. You're born, you immediately grow in size. Yeah.
In the Padyavali verse, did they receive mercy or did they receive bhakti? And is there a difference between if one receives mercy?
There is no difference between that. All of them could serve Krishna. They had opportunity to serve Krishna, to please Krishna. That's what is mentioned. Every opportunity is equally available. One of the most important aspects of our spiritual life is actually japa. And chanting has to be taken very, very seriously. I mean, there's no other business other than chanting, at the time of chanting. And one of the things at our stage we need to avoid is sleep. And my request to all of you is that let us all sit together and do japa. Let's not try to go like that person I mentioned. Rasaswad example, going to the terrace, let's not do that. And do bird watching. Yes, we should not be doing all those things. So let's chant together, right? Be together and do our japa focused. And even if you find me sleeping, please wake me up. I'll be very happy to be woken up by any of you. Right? So and if you are feeling sleepy in japa, let's stand in the place. Let's stand. You can sit on Vajrasan. How many of you know what's Vajrasan? Yes. Prabhu, can you show it to devotees? Yeah. You sit like this, there will be nice circulation to the upper body. Yeah. You're locking your legs.
I don't know if they can see my legs, but
This is a punishment that is given in school. Kneel down. Yeah, you see, sit down like this. And there'll be some kind of acute pain that you'll feel here, which will, this is very good, sends good signals to the brain. Digestion and concentration both improves. If you're empty stomach, your concentration will improve. If you're full of stomach, your digestion will improve. Both the cases is very helpful. Right? So you sit there, there'll be some kind of pain. If you get too comfortable, near heater is very comfortable, hai na? Ah. I'm sorry?
I'll share it on.
Yeah, definitely. So be careful. Okay?